I want to thank you for watching this video to learn more about me and my campaign for New York State's 21st Congressional District. My name is Lester Freeman, and I'm running for and want to be your next congressman. I have developed a list of specific issues pertaining to the district. Over the next coming weeks, I will introduce these issues in a series of videos stating my position. These videos will highlight my position on the environment, the economy, energy, healthcare, the war, foreign trade, immigration, and taxes. This week, April 15th, is our deadline for filing federal personal income taxes. We need to change the way the tax code is written. We need to make sure that the tax code is more fair and simpler. My flat tax proposal does that and speaks to the working poor and those who are not able to earn above the income average in America. All working Americans across this nation feel that our tax system is broken, antiquated, and inundated with unnecessary paperwork. I support a flat tax proposal. Though there have been many that have been introduced over the past 20 years, I believe my proposal for flat tax speaks to the working poor, those living in our urban centers. Individuals earning $25,000 and under, family of 4 earning up to $50,000 should not have to pay federal income taxes. George Bush's stimulus check plan is just a Band-Aid. It treats the symptom, but it does not treat the disease. What is happening in our inner cities across America is critical to their growth, is critical to the tax levy and taxes being held at bay, and critical for our children to succeed in public schools that are failing them. If we give our parents, those families who are working in our inner cities, more money in their paychecks each week as opposed to a one-time stimulus check, I strongly believe that they will do the right thing, they will buy health care, they will afford daycare, and they will work to sustain their neighborhoods. We can't forget about these people in our urban centers as well as our rural areas, but we must take care of these cultural centers, historical places where paychecks are made and families live. If we take care of our urban cities, our suburbs will grow and enjoy the lower property taxes and the prosperity that all Americans want. I'm someone who understands inner city issues. I grew up in the city of Albany. I was born and raised in Albany South End, one of the poorest districts in the county of Albany. I understand what it is to work week to week. My family was led by a single mom, raising 3 children on her own. We were raised in an impoverished neighborhood, but we didn't feel like we were poor. The only poor and circumstance around us was the environment that we grew up in. My mom always said, you may be from a poor neighborhood, you may be from a bad section of town, but that's not who you really are. What we must do is challenge our children in education. Challenge those families to reach for that higher level of education, that level of excellence that are cheating our children in our inner cities where education is not flowing so prosperously as it should. I understand what public education means to our country. I also understand what it can do for a child coming from an impoverished neighborhood. I graduated from Albany High School. After that, I went on to Morrisville College and then on to Stony Brook University, where I earned my Bachelor of Arts in Political Science. After graduating from college, I returned home to my roots. I returned back to the city of Albany, where I was fortunate enough to land a job with the Albany County Legislature working as a legislative aide. Many SUNY graduates across this state don't have the opportunity to do just that. They are forced to find work elsewhere, outside the state. Thus, this also has an impact on our population, where if we don't provide for our students, providing them the opportunities to stay home and work in the fields of nanotechnology and energy development, we lose not only at home, but we lose abroad. We lose a tax base, and we lose the talent that we've nourished since their birth. As a college grad, a SUNY graduate at that, I too want to work towards providing those opportunities for our children in state, as well as those who choose to attend the State University of New York, because it is a system of excellence. My first job and experience with the Albany County Legislature as a legislative aide taught me so much. It helped me become the person who I am and lit the fire to help me run for office. I stand before you as just a regular guy, another citizen from this district, but one who cares and who's willing to step out and speak up for our children, for better education, and for our economy, for us to do better in upstate New York. I also have over 15 years of collective experience working in city and county government. I come from an urban environment. I understand what our children are up against. I understand the circumstances facing our families earning under $25,000. We must do better and we can do better. As Americans, we all have a birthright to be better than the next generation. When inflation is outpacing wages, we must do better and we can do better. As Congressman of the 21st District, I will fight to ensure that those families who live in our historic cultural centers, our inner cities, are afforded the same opportunities as our partners who live outside of the cities. Those in the suburbs will benefit from an urban agenda. They will benefit because when there are opportunities presented to our young people, crime decreases as well as our property taxes will decrease as well. I'm not a lawyer, lobbyist, or millionaire. I'm one of you. I'm the only candidate that was born and raised in the 21st Congressional District here in New York State. This is a grassroots campaign, and our fundraising efforts have just begun. I ask you to go to my website, freemanforcongress08.com, and please, you can look over my issues. You can explore my Change to 20 plan and my flat tax proposal for the 21st Congressional District and across America. I ask you to give generously. My name is Lester Freeman, and I thank you in advance for your support.